Hey guys, my name is Seth Weeks. I'm a senior at Van Buren High School. I'm sorry about any lag or background noises you hear. I try to make this room as quiet as possible. This is actually my studio, but we still got some work to do, so we're working on it. But start off, this is my social location and identity map. This is me right here in the middle. Um, that is me speaking, that's me giving me a speech running for governor at Missouri Boys State this past summer. So that right off the bat, I thought that picture captures who I am. So I'm gonna start off in the front. Um, this is the front on the right side and the back right here. I give you green and red, forward, backward, exit, whatever, different things. So I think the first thing that you'll notice right away is the smaller bubbles and the bigger bubbles. You got two right here on the front and then one right here in the back. Those represent things that are less important to me. Still part of who I am and my identity, but not something that I feel is, important or needs to be brought up. And the bigger ones are something that take more precedent in my life. Precedent, sorry. So start off, the smaller bubbles. I am male. And Caucasian. I'm white. Um, I mean, obviously, that's just something that you could look at me and tell. But what you can't tell is, my, grandparents or parents, whatever. That's why I feel like I made that smaller, just because it doesn't capture me entirely. I have my grandma came here from Japan, but you couldn't tell that immediately, if that makes sense. So I kind of made that smaller. It's just less important. To start off, authentic is the one I want to start off with. I feel like I'm a very real person. I'm not super like straightforward, in that sense where people are always like they'll say something immediately. I definitely take my time and think about stuff, but I'm very real. Not fake, two-sided. I stick to my word and I believe in honesty. I'm patriotic. I love where I live, and I feel like I would be that way anywhere. Um, but I do obviously believe in change, and I believe moving forward is part of what makes me patriotic. I'm not set in one way. I feel like that's what makes us so great, is the adaptability. I am Christian. That is probably the biggest thing for me is my faith. I'm very bold about that. Still working on it, but I'm very bold about it. You will not see me shy away from having a conversation about my faith. Um, you know, I don't believe in forcing it down anybody's throats or anything like that, but I will not shy away from a conversation like that. So that is a very large bubble for me. And, these aren't in super chronological order here on the right. I know I'm using my hands, I'm sorry. I'm a leader. I take every opportunity I can to lead. So I feel like that's very, very important about me. I've led so many clubs in just class, office, and I've been class president for the past 5 years, um, and hope to this year as well. We haven't had class elections yet, but it's all very important to me. Just to take lead and just get the most I can out of it. I think that's why I lead. It's not because I want to be a leader, but just to get the most out of that situation. Over here, going towards the back, this is just more where it fit. I am an entrepreneur, and I feel like I'm very creative in that sense. So I put those together because they work hand in hand. Absolutely. Um, I've started up I think 3 or 4 businesses, all of them still running. I just am juggling them all. And then that creativity plays a part in all of that, and really everything I do, how I lead, you know, um, just everything about me. I feel like is creative. I'm also political. I really enjoy debate and political conversations. Obviously it's very civil conversations, but I really enjoy a good debate, and I enjoy learning from that. Definitely not set in my ways. I do not associate with any political party. So I do love getting into politics. Um, and then in between political and doubt right here. you'll see the small struggle with approval. And that is something that has set in my life since I was little. Just because I've lived in a two parent or a one parent household. Dad's away, mom's here. Just struggling through that. Not it's subconscious is what I feel like. It's definitely not an immediate um effect, but it's kind of just settled in the back of my brain. I struggle with approval and try to get everyone to like me, and that's something I'm working on, but it's definitely something that has played a part in my life. And doubt's a big one. That's why that one's not small, even though I wish it was. But I definitely overthink and I doubt, and I just, sometimes I miss opportunity because I doubt my skills and my talents and my ability, or I doubt relationships. I doubt just important things, and that's something that has played a part in my life that is something I'm definitely working on. But it is there. It's part of my identity, and it's part of my social location and my identity. It's just played a part in who I am entirely. And I wouldn't say I would go back and change that because I love who I am now, and I'm continuously working on myself. But I do believe that has helped shape me and my self-conscious. So I think this is one that everyone would have um, if they're just brought up, but it's not something to ignore either. My self-consciousness has just, I don't know, it's not terrible in the way physically, but like, am I doing enough mentally? Am I doing enough academically? Am I doing enough in school? Am I doing enough extracurricular activities? Am I leading enough? Am I good enough in this way? And that's something that has helped shape me. I say helped, but it has shaped me, good and bad. Um, but it's something that I feel like we all work through is self-conscious. We're always second guessing our every move. And that goes along with that doubt, but I felt like that was one that needed to be much larger. So, I mean, this is really a gist about me. I feel like I'm not super interesting, but I've done a lot, I've seen a lot, I've gone through a lot. And so I have a lot of experience as a 17-year-old. I feel like I'm very mature. And I know this is just kind of everything that has made me me. So if you ever get a chance to meet me or talk to me, you'll see that all this is very real and present in my life. Um, and I hope that all of this will continue to shape me. And most of this I hope will stay in my life. Some of it, like the struggle with approval, I hope will go away, but continuously working on ourselves. And I feel like that's something that's super important. So this is me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys learned a gist about who I am. Thank you.